YeahThisMilk starring.
I am VIP. And yes, I get it. While I may not be a very important person to you, hell, I'm a village-inspired poet to me. You see, that makes me part of this great culture. Nah, I'm the leader of this great culture. I'm an All Lives Matter t-shirt rocking, calling the cops for nothing Trump supporter. Nah, you see, I ain't with none of that. I'm more of a black activist Facebook status after a wrongful black death. Call me Aubrey. Nah, call me George. Nah, call me I Can't Breathe Mike Brown Black. Nah, I'm more of a butter pecan tan Sandra Bland eyes roll back black. Nah, I'm rushing to the store trying to satisfy this sugar high, so I grab my legendary black hoodie just to run down and get a bag of Skittles. Washing it down with the tallest can of sweet tea, only to find out that I be gunned down in the streets. Call me Dr. Trayvon Martin Black. Yeah, I'm that black. I'm every black movie scene. Nah, I'm every black person quoting the black movie scene. Nah, I'm every black person quoting the black movie scene. During that black movie scene, I'm my favorite black producer. My favorite black song, my favorite black poem written by Moody Black. I'm everything they say black men are. Hell, I'm everything they say black men ain't. I'm fearless. I'm brave. You see, I never claimed to be Superman. That was my kids. But with this pen, I'm heroic. I'm a dope-ass line in the poem that King David was spitting up in heaven that made God stand to his feet and shout, Go in, poet. Me, I'm that bar. I'm the positive hidden messages in them pages that y'all miss when y'all refuse to pick up a book. I ain't what's created if Tupac makes a song with Biggie featuring Nas, J. Cole, and had Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill singing the hook. Nigga, I'm that amazing. If you're the boogeyman, I'm Wes Craven. Get it? I created and will destroy your type with nothing alike. See, you the carbon copy with me? Hell, I'm legendary. Outcast, Split Album, Love Below, skip 1 through 6, go straight to 7, and I am the prototype. I'm the continuation of the marathon Lauren London was talking about when Nipsey died. I'm the empty jail cells that would be if niggas learn to swallow their pride. You see, I'm the Avengers go-to guy, but see, I already told you with this pen, I'm heroic. I'm who the Black Panther called whenever he gets in trouble. I'm Alex Trebek. Nah, I'm Jeopardy. Nah, fuck that. I'm the Daily Double. I'm voting in this election simply because, hell, I'm black. And black people die so I can vote. So yes, I'm voting and posting my I voted sticker on all social media platforms for the views and for the likes. Just so I can get that one random white person on my Facebook timeline to be like, well, who exactly are you voting for? And I say loud, proud, ignorant as hell with all my might that I'm voting for everybody fucking black. Like B-Rock to win Album of the Year. See, I'm voting for my mentor. Because sincere is genuinely sincere, all about being sincere. I'm voting for Milk for being the realest, Poppy Picasso for being the tallest, and I'm voting for Miss Carter to become the next hottest female spoken word artist. I'm voting for, random white person from Facebook timeline. Did you somehow think that I was talking about or referring to their political views? No, sweetheart, I'm voting for black hairdressers, uplifting young black girls who call themselves ugly on YouTube. You see, I'm just a young black boy from Atlanta who's still voting for black men, not to become president, but to become great fathers. Even though my father figure wasn't quite fitting for his fucking fulfillment, so who the fuck am I, you ask? Well, I'll tell you that in my wildest dreams, I become the character Tyreek, and my father plays Ghost. Notice I didn't say character because all my life my father has been playing Ghost. The only thing he had ever given me was my middle name, Fitzgerald. So I named myself Fitzgerald because I was taught to take the things you hate about yourself and embrace those things the most. So who am I? I am the next BLM victim. No, I refuse to be the next toe tag Black Lives Matter victim. So who am I? I am the next black superhero. No, I'm tired of trying to save a country from a president who they voted to become president. So who am I? I am my father. No, I am definitely not my father. I refuse to admit that I was the only thing on God's mind when he created the man that created the eraser. Noticing that he had made his first mistake. So who am I? I am all of these things. Boiling over in God's handmade pot. So I guess you can call me Fitzgerald the poet. Whether I seem to like it or not.
What's up, brother?
You all right?
I'm good, bro.
Yes, sir.
No, that poem is really going into being black. What do you love about being black, brother?
I think like being black is like a good contradiction. I love it. It's like I love and hate it at the same time. It's like I love facing the challenges we face, but I also love facing those challenges and overcoming those challenges. So it's like, I wouldn't choose to be no other race.
Me neither. Me fucking neither.
I can't see it.
Preacher Man got this poem. You ever heard a Preacher Man poem where he say at the end he said he go through all the shit we go through and he said, if I die again, bring me back as a black man.
What?
Yeah, that shit hard. That shit hard, bro.
I know I see it a couple times on the Sincere show.
Yeah. Tell me some of the things you feel as though that good and bad that we go through from your point of view. What did you go through as a black man? Or we go through that's good and bad, because you said it's a contradiction, and break down that contradiction, because a lot of times I've never heard it put that way, but it is.
Right. And see, the good we go through, well, the bad, I saw with the bad. At the bad we go through, hell, don't even have to damn say it. It's platform all over the damn country now, with police brutality, all the labels they give us, being lazy, not working, shit like that. And the good is like, once you're not that, you're at level 10 already. So it's like you're at level 1 or level 10. Like, as a black man, this nigga black, he goddamn, hell nah. But then when you're successful, like, oh, he doing all that and he black?
Right.
So I like it, but I don't like it. See what I'm saying? Like, we should be known as the lower. We should already be like, yeah, he doing all that.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be, and he black?
Yeah. I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it.
So that's how I feel, man.
Yeah. Where was you born, bro?
I was born Greater Memorial Hospital.
Oh, you from
Atlanta, Georgia.
You the only motherfucker I know from Atlanta.
I'm real Atlanta. Went from Greater Memorial Hospital to College Park.
Let's break down how you was raised. Break down how you was raised. What type of area you was raised in. Make us feel like I'm from Baltimore. I'm from up north. Explain to me. Well, I would say the bastard state of because it's up north and down south. I don't know if you know. It's supposed to be the Mason-Dixon line of between the north and south. That's what Baltimore is.
Oh, for real?
So most time people say they're from north, but really Baltimore is the last, I believe, southern state. I could be wrong, because I don't know. I'm not the most articulate motherfucker when it comes.
Can't tell you all that.
I know.
I say up north.
yeah. I mean, that's why I say we the bastards. Like, north don't want us and south don't want us. But break it down, bro. Break it down how it was being raised where you was being raised at.
I went from College Park to Forest Park. I stayed in College Park we moved from College Park in 93. I was born in 88. I'm 31 years old. So my state, Forest Park, before Forest Park became cool to claim Forest Park, it was just, it wasn't the hoodest area, but it damn sure wasn't a good area. So like, I grew up on Conley Road. Shouts out to Conley Road. Put it like this: we had over 20 people pass since I graduated.
Oh shit.
I graduated in 2007. I had over 20 classmates pass.
Pass or murdered?
It's all mixed in there. So pass or like either sickness or murder.
Okay.
Like rest in peace to Dito. Dito just passed maybe 2 days ago. He was working on his car, and the car, I want to say, collapsed on him, and his daughter found him.
Right. Shit.
Yeah. So
shit.
yeah, it's crazy. But back to Forest Park, like I just really want to touch on that real quick. Forest Park, my era, I'm gonna say 2000, 2005, 6. You stayed in Forest Park, we're doing kickbacks. Kickbacks means when we ain't home for the weekend, we're gonna throw a stupid ass party over here. We'll do a party, and rest in peace to Crystal Williams. She died right off Conley Road. Old girl had a party, the shootout, big shootout. She got shot in the head. And they had to airlift her. It was the first time I seen a helicopter come down like that. Yeah, so it was a whole bunch of hot boxes. Like people will steal your car to come to the party, leave the party, then take your damn car back if they ain't wrecked on the way home. No, it was just a bunch of stealing cars and I say petty drug selling.
And how did you maneuver around that and not let that shit suck you into the vortex?
Strong-minded. I pride myself on being strong-minded. I always liked being the outsider. So it's like, if I see 50 niggas over here selling drugs, I want to be the one that's not selling drugs. Because I don't want to fit in with y'all. And I want y'all to be like, oh, what you doing? And I tell y'all what I'm doing. And try to convert y'all to over here what I'm doing. I don't like following the in crowd.
Right. They say I heard from the streets you was the polo king in school.
That's what it was.
How did you acquire getting polos and basically still dressing the way you want to dress and still maneuvering around this stuff and still being in who you want to be, dress the way you want to dress, being the person you want to be? But before you answer that, how did you get your strong thought process of I'm not going to be a follower, I'm going to be a leader?
Darlene Hunter. My mom.
Okay.
She was a single mom who didn't take nothing from her kids or from life in general. My mama always been a hustler. Like, my mama, she go to work. Like, Mother's Day, I count on maybe one hand how many Mother's Day we spent with her. Far as, are we going to go out and celebrate or whatever. Because she was always selling Mother's Day baskets. So our Mother's Day, we'll be up there selling baskets with her, or like, when we got older, we just go out there and see her and help her sell baskets.
Right.
But besides that, like, she was working.
Okay.
Like, I get my work ethic from my mama.
That's dope.
Yeah, like, and my dad left when I was like 12, 13 years old. Yes.
When you said you get your work ethic from your mother, break down what you did this week, because we was talking before the camera started rolling. Break down your work day for this week, and how
my
much.
Work day for this week. It started on Saturday, last Friday. I cut 6 yards before I went to work to do a 10-hour shift. So I get up at 2:30 in the morning. I might get sleep about 3:30, 4 o'clock. Get up at like 9 to go cut grass. And I finish about 4:30, head back to the house, take a shower. I'm out the door for work. So I see my kids this week maybe once or twice. But I know it's a purpose behind what I'm doing.
Most definitely. Now, you say your mother, she was the person, like, go in detail. You told me about her work ethic. Go in detail about the person she was. Like, Because I've been around your mother. She got a real good energy. She's a good woman. I could tell she's from certain women that I be around, like your mother and certain women. It's just you get the era of before the era now. You get a real feeling.
Right.
That real feeling is being lost with our women, because not with all women. I'll say some women,
Right.
because we're having kids younger and they don't have the information to pass down. Not all, but some. Right? Because I know somebody will try to pick this shit apart and try to, you know what I mean? So you got to be on point when you're talking, because...
Milk said
all women have kids young and they don't know how to raise their kids. Shit, I had kids young. And honestly, I'll tell you straight up and down, I didn't know what I was doing at that young age. You know, I feel like just now I'm really getting a grasp on what I really would want to teach a kid at this age.
Right.
Back to you. Tell me, basically, what type of mother, like, go in detail for me, what type of mother your mother was. I know you talked about her hustle, but what about some of the lessons? I know she took you to church. I know she, like, peel back the layers for me.
I come from
and raise your voice, because this seemed like somebody building a house on the back end of the house and shit, man. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, so I come from a big, my mama had a big side of the family.
Mm-hmm.
And she had, I started from my granddad was a hard worker. Like every day, my granddad would be in the field before sunrise.
In the field? What he was doing in the field?
He had a whole field. Corn, squash, whatever you needed.
Yeah.
He was growing it.
Right.
Like, that's how we ate. It was literally like, if you don't work, you don't eat. Like, so if you chose to stay in bed and not go help pop in the field, you probably get the last whatever was left.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I like that. It
was literally like, okay, he been out here all day long with me. Okay, he gonna eat first. He gonna eat second. Like, everybody ate, but it's like,
you might get the scraps. You might get nothing.
Scraps.
You might get the small piece of chicken, or the small or a spoonful of corn, because you ain't.
Or you might get served with an attitude.
Yeah.
Don't want their food. Eat that.
Yeah. Which is rightfully so.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we ask you to get up and do something. Like, that's. I don't come from an era of questioning adults.
Right.
If they ask you to go paint that tree over there or paint the wall, or that's what you're gonna do.
Right.
And it ain't no why I gotta go paint it.
Most definitely.
Unless you want a backhand.
Right.
So she's structured from her father and her mother. It's 13 of them. We got 13 brothers and sisters.
Mm-hmm.
And out of 13, I think 11 of them is ministers or pastors. And then they kids, like 9 or 10 of them. So I come from a very Christian background. And like, Mama always told us, like, you won't have fun with a stranger in the street if you can't play with your brother. So like, if you want to go outside and you and your damn brother mad at each other, we can't go outside. You can't go outside until this right here is straight. Because she'll be damned if you leave her house and go play with some damn kids before you play with your brother.
That's real.
And that's like, you ask my kids, my 6-year-old, we got call and response. My 6-year-old, my 7-year-old, not my 6-year-old, my 7-year-old, my 4-year-old. I say, what's the most important thing? He responds, nobody more important than my brother. And so now I just took on, I got 4 other kids now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still at the same thing.
That's real.
Yeah, so
that's real.
That was instilled in me. I got instilled in my damn kid.
Yeah, that's what I do. Call and response to my kids. Yeah. I say, "Who team you on?" And they say the last thing.
Marshalls.
For real.
That's one thing. That's one thing I don't play about. Like, I'm cool, dad. Whatever. We can he. But I always tell them 2 things you won't be as long as I'm alive. That's dumb and disrespectful.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else we can get around, but you being dumb and disrespectful, it strikes you out. When you're born black. One strike.
Right.
When you dumb.
Well, they tell you it's a strike. It's not a strike. They try to make you think it's a strike.
The society makes it seem like it's a strike.
Yeah.
So I'm saying, just like softball.
Mm-hmm.
So with softball, I don't know if you ever played softball or not.
Yeah, I played.
When you go to hit, you go to hit with a strike on you.
Mm-hmm.
You go to hit with a strike on you. So it's like, if you get 2 more, if you go to hit with a strike on you. So that it's like life. You come out the womb with a strike on you.
Mm-hmm.
You being dumb is strike 2. Okay, we almost got him. You being disrespectful, you either dead or in jail.
Most definitely.
You black, dumb, and disrespectful, it's 2 places for you, brother. That's in the grave or in the jail.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell them, like,
3, struggling.
Now, you dumb, disrespectful, and black, you gonna die.
You said eventually.
Or you gonna be in jail. Yeah, but I always tell, like, dumb, disrespectful, you can't be, and you will respect your brothers. Like, even if it's me, if I jump on one of your brothers, y'all niggas better jump me. Give a goddamn on what's going on. If I ever decide to jump on your mom, y'all niggas better jump the hell out of me.
Right.
And that go for anybody. I don't know if it's right or not, but I teach them ain't no fair fights. If your brother, ain't no fair fight. Oh, he was his age and one-on-one. Nah. Either it's not gonna happen, you're gonna stop it from happening, or you better catch the baddest ass from you ever caught in your life.
Right.
Cause I got 5 boys now. When I tell you I always wanted 5 boys, I always wanted 5 boys. I always wanted to start at 5. That's what I call them.
That would go perfect with that poem you got. What about your father? Because you said at 12, 13, he wasn't around no more. So tell me what type of person he was prior to him leaving.
My father, that I remember, I'm gonna say he wasn't never there. He was never a good father. Cause we did the whole Pee Wee League football and everything like that, and everything else is like a blur. Like after, that's what I know him for. Like he did sign us up for football. We was playing football.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is damn blur. After football season, I can't name like, okay, me and my dad always did. Ain't nothing there.
Right.
So like my dad always gave me, or he always give me money on nothing.
Is it a blur because you blocked out the pain, or is it blur because he wasn't doing everything that you thought he should do? Now that you're older as a parent yourself.
It's a blur because I don't feel like he was doing everything he could.
Okay.
Like, cause I see no excuse. Like when I became a father, I see no excuse. I can't say I don't feel like going to work today.
Right.
So you might not eat today.
Right.
I have no excuse. If my damn leg get cut off tomorrow, I guess I'd be at damn forklift on one damn leg.
Most definitely.
I ain't no. I always tell I think I talked to my sister about it. Like I'm the last resort in the house. Like if a dog, a lion come in that house, everybody looking at me like, what you gonna do?
Most definitely.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like I can't have no excuse.
Right.
I guess give me a knife or a gun.
Right.
Let me go slay the lion, like slay the dragon. Like
most definitely.
I can't look at my kids like, hey, what you gonna do about this lion?
Right.
So it's like there's no excuse good enough for me. Like I'm a supervisor at my job now. And I always tell them like, whatever you calling in for, ain't no excuse for me. I got a baby mama, or my kid's mother. I got a wife. I got 6 kids. I got my own business.
And you do poetry.
And I do poetry. So like, what can you call me and tell me? So you either coming to work or you not. You can say the excuse. And like, it's a lot of dudes that come to work and they leave. Like we work a 40-hour work schedule. They come to work every day and leave. 12:30, 6 hours into the shift they leave. Like what wives do you guys have that's allowing you to come home before it's time to get off work? That says a lot about your wife. I'm like, what responsibilities do you have that you could just, I don't want to get paid today?
Most definitely.
So I'm sorry, but I'm not blessed with that. Like even if I was rich, I would want to work somewhere. I would want to not work somewhere, but do something.
Most definitely.
See what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
But it's like you leave and You go home to do what? Go to sleep?
Yeah. You know what I call that? Call that little boy shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Little boy shit. It's a lot of men out here doing little boy. It's a lot of men by age, but they little boys. They doing little boy shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And the thing is like, it's good that you have that and you pushing that shit upon your kids. You know what I mean? Like when I'm around your kids, they always seem, and not to sound white, right respectful. You know what I mean? You know, the thing is like, I say that because it's a lot of people you could just tell they not giving their kids the information. You know what I mean? And I definitely salute you as being a good father. Yo, so when the last time you talked to your father?
As I talking about my father, he was threatening to come to my goddamn job and kill me.
Shit.
Yeah, that's the only person that ever threatened my life. My father.
Oh shit, bro. Hey, have you seen his grandkids?
Yeah, he seen them, but then after I lost that trust for him, he can't come around my kids.
Most definitely.
Yeah, if I don't trust you, I definitely bring my damn kids.
The other thing is, not to make excuses for him, I also believe with some men, with some fathers, we gonna need to dig into what their fathers did to them or what their mothers did to them to figure out, all right, what's wrong with you, so I can know how to work around that with you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, you know, you might want to have a conversation with him one day just to figure out, like, what the fuck you been through, bro?
But see me, there's no excuse.
Yeah, that's because, but let me what you saying, I respect it and I feel it, but there's one thing I'm gonna say this and you take it there. Yo, some of us just stronger than others, yo. And the fucked up thing is, that's just what it is. Like, the thing is, God gives some of us, like right now, if I grab your hand, man, you shake your hands, and I squeeze your hand, you might can take that shit. It'd be another man your age, my hand might break from me squeezing it. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody break at different levels. And just because you stronger than him, don't mean he weak. That just means you stronger than him at that particular thing. That's my thought process. I could be wrong. You could be like, yo, Milk, fuck you. This is my shit.
Nah,
nigga, I'm going to smack you with my...
The thing is, it's like, as you grow, you should grow wiser.
Most definitely.
Like, your age don't make you grown.
I
Experiences and your responsibilities make you grown. So if you ain't got it together in 50 years...
Right.
I don't hang around soft men my age.
Most definitely, I feel that.
So I can't interact with you if you can't teach me nothing.
Right. I feel that. I definitely feel that.
That's just where I'm at. I don't hang around deadbeat dads. That's my like. If you see me dab up with somebody, they take care of their kids and they don't have any kids.
Right.
It ain't never like.
I feel it.
I got kids, but I don't fuck with them.
I feel that.
Nah, it's never that.
Right, but at the same time, let me say this. Here go my challenge to you. All right, because in interviews I challenge people.
Challenge.
All right, my challenge to you and your thought process is this: the most important thing we do have is family, and it's up to us. The ones like you have to understand, because you're a poet, you've mastered thought process, you mastered emotion. You master how to explain and think that he don't know how to do as a man. So what I'm saying is, I challenge you to challenge him, to challenge his thought process to see where he at, and also dig to see what he been through. Was he ever in any military, or like, it's a lot of shit motherfuckers go through shit psychologically to fuck their thought process up.
This what it was. So growing up, my father did construction.
And we don't gotta use none of this shit if you don't want to. I can cut this shit. This shit.
My life is the open book.
Okay.
A question.
Okay.
Hey, people gonna feel how they feel regardless.
Most definitely.
So growing up, he did construction. He got hurt on the job, and it split.
What did he do in construction? You know?
I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead.
It split his leg from the top of his calf muscle.
Oh shit.
Down to the middle of his foot.
Top of his. Oh shit. That sound painful.
From the calf muscle behind his ankle.
That sound painful, bro.
To the middle of his foot. So once he realized he got workman comp. So he got a check, and all three of his kids got a damn check. So once he realized, I could just do this, and I ain't got to damn work, he stopped going to work. Then he realized, okay, workman comp when they run out, I need a second option. I need a second. Like, what can I do not go to work? So he kept on playing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So when he go to his doctor visits, he'll play crazy. They keep going there and give him work to come. And it went on for so damn long. Like you practice make perfect, regardless if it's negative or positive.
Mm-hmm.
So you went for so damn long, so now you is crazy for real.
How about if he wasn't? How about if he was crazy back then?
He wasn't crazy back then.
How you don't know?
I thought my mama.
Only reason I said it because you know that mental health back then, that shit was taboo. Motherfuckers look at you like, ain't nothing wrong with your ass.
See, my mama don't know what happens to him.
Okay.
Like, see, like growing up, always like my mama never have nothing bad said about him.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up, he went to work, bought home damn check.
Did what he's supposed to do as a man.
Right.
But
see, he didn't play a little crazy shit. Like you practice what you preach.
Most definitely.
And you perfected it.
Most definitely.
But you didn't know it was gonna affect your whole life for real.
Oh.
You know, I'm still playing, you know.
You basically saying he was playing with God and God told him a lesson.
Basically.
I got you. Let me ask you something different because, I mean, something completely different. Still on your father. Do you remember, like, did your mother ever tell you what type of man he was prior to him blowing up everything, his life?
Yeah. That's what kind of man. That's what kind of man he was. Like, my father, one of those. I call it a manly man. Like me, I'm a manly man. I go to work. It's like animals and humans, the same damn thing. Men go out, catch the doggone.
Be careful now. Be careful what you ready to say. Because these women, anything you say, they flip that shit on you. So be careful. Go ahead. I'm going to listen.
I'm going to say the back in the day men.
Okay.
Back in the day men, the animals,
the feminists going to come after your ass,
bro. You know what I'm saying? The back in the day men, the animals.
Okay.
They go out, they hunt, they come back. Women cook it and feed it.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind doing that. That's the kind of man my mama said my daddy was. Like he'll go to work, no problem, come home, won't even ask about damn bills, just hand the whole damn check. That's my thought process. That's what a man should damn do.
Right.
So it's like even when I hear, I might catch some backlash from this, but even when I hear like people nowadays, like on Facebook, they might have a post if the rent $1,500 and the bills $600 and the grocery this, how much is woman responsible for? I don't believe in none of that. I believe in we gonna work together, and whatever how we pay it is how we pay it.
What's that?
Because it's like
it's our bills.
See what I'm saying?
It's ours.
It's ours. Like,
right. If you got half, you got half, and if you don't have it, I got it all.
Right. So it ain't like, oh well, my husband got damn rent this month, so we're gonna get kicked out.
Right.
So if that's not your thought process, it ain't like, okay, my husband in charge of the rent. That shouldn't be your damn thought process. If your husband don't have it, you gonna pay it anyway.
Most definitely.
So y'all got bills.
Right.
And what thing I love.
You see, you talking about teamwork.
Right.
The motherfuckers don't be having teamwork in their mind.
Right.
They be having competition, and we motherfuckers want to be in a relationship but single.
This is not a people forget that it's a partnership.
Mm-hmm. Marriage
is basically a company, and y'all gotta keep this company afloat.
Mm-hmm. Between
y'all two. Like ain't no you HR and no, like this is our company. We built it from the ground up. We built a strong foundation on it, and we just gonna build it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is. People forget, like, I never understood, like, okay, well, he got that, and I got that. And then females that glorify, oh, my man gonna pay all the bills. You're not a strong, I don't consider that a strong woman. Oh, man got it, I'm good. So we just, no, like, babe, what can I do? Or, babe, I'm gonna do this. You ain't gotta worry about this. You put a lot of stress on a man that a man never voices. See what I'm saying? If I know my wife's mind frame is my husband got it, I'm gonna go out and do whatever I gotta do to keep my wife with that same mind frame. So it's like, even if that means robbing and killing you to keep my damn wife, my family happy.
Most definitely.
See what I'm saying? So I gotta go to work. Okay, this ain't enough. Okay, now I gotta do this. Okay, this ain't enough. Now I gotta go kill this nigga or rob this nigga. But she happy. Instead of your wife let you know, like, just bring it to the table, like, whatever you ain't got, I got you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, the men hold in stress that women never know about.
This is very true. I'm writing a book about this shit right now.
We hold a lot of stress that they never know about because we don't want to seem soft.
And not just that, we want to impress them.
Right.
We live to impress women. And women, unknowingly, women live to impress us too. Or I'll say some. Let's just say some, because I don't want anybody to feel like I'm talking about everybody. But some. On both ends, men and women.
Right.
But finish, I'm sorry.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I always say this is my process. To women, match your man hustle. And men, never let your woman match your hustle. Meaning, if your man got 2 jobs or 2 incomes, baby girl, try to get 2 incomes. But men, if she get 2 incomes, you're gonna have to get 3 incomes because she can't match your hustle. She can't match your hustle. You're gonna always have to out hustle your damn wife as a man. So it's your wife's job to try to match your hustle. It's a positive game y'all can play. It's a positive building strategy that y'all can play. So like that's what me and my wife would do now. Like I got 2 incomes, she wouldn't got 2 incomes. Like damn, now she got 2 incomes. Now I gotta get a 3rd income.
You do have that one. Poetry.
Besides that, what I'm trying to do now is small moves. Shouts out to Reggie and his moving company. Small moves and roadside assistance.
That's dope. That's dope.
See what I'm saying?
That's dope.
So like, cause we're trying to get a house by the end of the year.
Right. You know what's funny, man? You need to talk about that roadside assistance. I've been thinking about that. That's been in the back of my mind. We need to talk about that offline.
Yeah, like I went out, bought the little heart pressure monitor thing that open the window, that open your door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna start ARP like probably next month. I'm looking for a 3-ton jack now, so I can jack up any car.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna do lockouts, flats, gas, and jump offs. So I ain't got into the towing yet, but
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like I've been thinking about getting into the towing portion of it.
See the thing is people want to start here.
Yeah, you gotta crawl before you walk.
Never get through these processes. Like I was thinking about buying a hitch, the little tow hitch you put on the back. Instead you go out and try. I gotta save for a tow truck, and I ain't gonna do it unless I get a tow truck. Nah, I'm gonna do this roadside with my damn hitch on the back of it. And that's just what it is.
Most definitely.
I don't give a doggone how my broke down car get from A to B.
Right.
If you gonna doggone tow it for me.
Right.
It ain't gotta be no fancy tow truck. I just want it from A to B safely.
I feel that 100%. So let me ask you this: How did you start writing?
Man, I don't know.